I wanted to look at some factors which support referring sexual assault to law enforcement. And we've got, the criminal justice system, which has been around for hundreds of years, is far superior to campus tribunals or councils in determining truth. Schools are not as equipped to handle sensitive investigation and cases such as sexual assaults. Police agencies are. Divisions of the criminal justice systems devoted to victims' rights and assistance. I spoke about this in the last slide. The ease of access to organizations built for aiding victims. Law enforcement agencies have this in place today. Most universities don't, or if they do have, limited funding, limited access, usually run by volunteers. So, moving on into post-conviction rights for victims, agencies can provide statutory protections against harassment. They can provide information to victims on the whereabouts of their assailant. And university programs are limited to students only while they're enrolled on campus, usually. So, again, just support for deferring to law enforcement agencies. We move on into data and reporting, another topic I briefly mentioned in the last slide. So, mandatory reporting to the criminal justice system would provide better data on the extent of the problem. Law enforcement agencies are already required to report annual crime data, and so feeding into that pre-built system is more beneficial. Instead of building a new data reporting system for universities from the ground up, we already have one in place in law enforcement agencies. Proper data can propel regulation and in turn effectively address and hopefully reduce the problem. Understanding the problem, singling out the data and identifying those vulnerable moments, those critical times where just a little bit of intervention can go a long way.